had its beginnings in 2002 when Daniel Borg was plugging away as an engineer. He wasn't having enough fun and the internet was taking off, so he got into graphic design as a way to bring more creativity to his work. The turning point came in 2006 when Daniel won a National Design Award. Since then, Cyborg has completed over 1,700 projects for a diverse range of international, national and local clients. Daniel is passionate about using the latest tools to build brands and business. His team combines creativity with design thinking, a blend of engineering know-how and creative design. Welcome, Daniel. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, Holly. Thanks for having me.
Can you tell us a little bit about the journey that led you to start your own business?
Yeah, sure. Well, I've actually been in my business for over 10 years now, but before that I worked in some advertising agencies and web design companies. And before that I studied graphic design and engineering. So I had two sort of paths that were fighting against each other. But I just felt like I always wanted to work for myself and lead my own clients. So I basically went out on my own about 10 years ago and I've loved it ever since. And I've been able to sort of merge some of the engineering disciplines with graphic design.
So following on from that, what was the original mission for your business and has it changed at all?
It hasn't changed, but it has evolved. But my initial vision, and one that's still true today, is the fact that I find that most small businesses, most businesses underestimate their perception in the marketplace. So what I try and do is help my clients grow and thrive through design thinking and creativity. So I like to evolve them and help them reposition themselves in the marketplace. And the thing that I think has changed is the tools that enable people to do that. So the internet has evolved, social media is taking hold, AdWords, all these new tools that are available to clients, being able to be up to date with those type of technologies is what's changed. But the fundamentals have stayed the same, like good design and good problem solving.
Daniel, did you always know you wanted to be an entrepreneur?
I think so. I've come from a family that has small business associated with them, and they've worked hard to create their own path in life, and I think I've always felt like I wanted to do this for myself. I find that the career or the business path you take in life can actually define you as a person, but the thing I like about being an entrepreneur is that you can actually change who you want to be as a person and grow into that. So you sort of take risks and make changes to push in that direction. So yeah, I've definitely always wanted to be an entrepreneur.
So what do you attribute your success to?
A few things, but one of the things I think is keeping timesheets. And that sounds like a very monotonous task, but I find I've constantly kept timesheets over the last 10 years in business, and I analyse those timesheets and look at the patterns and areas I can improve. So that's been a huge thing. That's pretty much enabled continuous improvement. So being able to analyse what I do from day to day and then change that has been a huge thing. And also being able to adapt to change is pretty powerful as well. So not staying stuck in one place and moving where the culture or the customs are moving. That's basically what I try and do in business.
Daniel, to finish today, what local entrepreneur do you find inspiring?
So I've got two local entrepreneurs that I find inspiring. One is Steph Hines from GrowthWise. I've worked with Steph for over 7 years now. First, they were my client and I helped them with their branding and their position in the marketplace, I suppose. And they actually became my accountant about 5 years ago. And I love how Steph's an accountant, but she's also very much a problem solver. So she's constantly changing the Newcastle marketplace when it comes to accounting practices. Another person I look up to is Craig McGregor from Hunter Recruitment Group. He is an excellent people person. I think he's got fantastic communication skills, and he's a really good hard worker, and I look up to how he's been running his business.
Excellent. Thanks so much for your time today, Daniel.
No worries, thank you.